Hello, hello. Ah, there we go. Hi guys, welcome in. Alright, gotta get situated. Alright, how do I sound? How does the game sound? I can actually bring my mic closer to me. And turn up my mic a little bit. Can you guys hear me? I'm showing levels on my screen. Sounds like there's a fan next to the mic. Oh yeah, that's my computer. I'm not going to be able to fix that, I don't think. Oh wait. Okay, it should sound a little better now. Sorry, it was still on full circle. I got it more targeted towards me. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the fan sound out completely. To my little girlfriend and get my Dawn Trail rewards. See what this new minion looks like. That's our new minion. Yeah, I really don't think I'm going to be able to help the fan all that much. I don't think I have anything to block out the fan noise, unfortunately. Where's my favorite little homeboy? There he is. That is not what I said. So rude to me. Alright, I have to see if they did any move changes yet. No, doesn't look like it. Looks like everything is the same still. Cool, I don't have to learn anything new. I just have to remember everything. So rude, Kimmy. You're just trying to get me in trouble before I even have any fans. I mean, yes, but you're making me question it. Oh, I'm not reading through Urion J's cursive. Listen, at least let me get some fans first before you start bashing me. Bring all the fans in, then bash me. So that I can at least say I had the fans at one point. It would. Do you even still have the game? Like, do you have your subscription still? Have you been paying that monthly because of me? Because if so, I feel really bad. All games are better with degenerate gremlins. It was Squeebs before Kimmy, but I didn't need to follow Squeebs around. He was just a degenerate gremlin on his own. Emphasis on the gremlin part, he was a Lalafell.
Well now, if it isn't two of my dearest friends. As for the other two, I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Okay, as long as you've, like, stopped paying,
Not in this
otherwise
vessel,
I feel
perhaps.
really bad.
'Tis I, Vashan. Though, you are welcome to call me Vritra, if you prefer.
Pay me no mind. I merely accompany them.
I pray you forgive us our
Literally,
intrusion. If you
all
are
of
occupied,
you
we shall
signed
call
up
again anon.
at literally the same time I got burnt out and didn't want to play anymore, and I feel so bad. Because I wanted to play with all of you.
It's quite all right. We've
But I
just
just
finished
couldn't
swapping
log
all
on.
our secrets anyway.
Finishing up
Erenfil
this
occasionally
story,
comes and
as good
shares
as
the
it
latest
is,
Gleaner
was very
gossip, you see.
daunting.
From forgotten ruins to mysterious relics, if there's aught that might be of interest to the students, he kindly lets us know.
I also
Alas,
put a lot of
I must soon depart on an
into
expedition.
finishing the raid story, which I think I still have a
As I may
cutscene
be
to
away
do.
for an extended period, I wish to give Kryl fair warning. Hence my visit today.
I see. There are specimens that want for procuring, I presume?
No, it isn't guildship business, but rather... homecoming. But enough about me. You have business too, yes? And I'm in the way.
Far from it. As a matter of fact, we should be grateful if you could stay and share your knowledge of the nearby isles with us. We seek a means to travel to the void.
Kimmy, you and
There,
Screams are definitely
A man named
gremlin-like.
Golbez plots to invade our world.
You're gremlins,
A man
but
who
in a
even
different
now
way.
holds my sister hostage.
But both of you together is a nightmare.
To that end, we require a great quantity of ether, which we understand may be had on the Isle of Ham. We came in the hope of exploring how it might best be procured.
An invasion from the 13th? Must the stakes always be so dramatic?
You have a knack for finding trouble. If Gleaners collected world-ending crises, you could make quite a name for yourself in our profession.
It is called entertainment. You are very entertaining.
It's true the Isle of Ham is a veritable font of ether, but as it's under the Forum's direct jurisdiction, only a privileged few get to set foot there. I myself haven't.
So if we want to help ourselves to the Isle's ether, we'll need to secure the Forum's permission. Very well. The students of Baldessian recognize your endeavors as combating a grave threat to the world. As representative,
What up,
I
homie?
hereby pledge our full
Welcome in,
assistance.
snack time.
Now that it's official, you may leave the politics and paperwork to me. Our operations remain small, but we shouldn't meet any undue resistance.
We are truly grateful.
If I may. According to the original plan for the Exodus, ether collected from the Isle of Ham was to power the Ark. Art thou perchance familiar with the logistics of this endeavor?
I don't know anything about that, I'm afraid. Nor do I think any
made it.
Gleaner would. You might have better luck asking someone involved with the Ark's construction. Margaret, for instance.
Yep, good
She's a
old
researcher in
Final
Charlie and
Fantasy
Hamlet.
14.
I met with her for
I
a
gotta
job
get
recently,
myself
and
prepared
she
for
mentioned
Dawn
working
Trail.
on the Ragnarok's propulsion system.
I am not being mean to you.
You
are
could do
being
worse
mean
than to seek her out
me.
while awaiting the Forum's verdict.
We may well
Always the
do
target.
just that. Our gratitude for thine advice, and may this threat be but a memory upon thy return.
You're quite welcome. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
Hey Dan, are you still listening?
I best start drafting our petition. Go on and find your researcher. I'll contact you as soon as we've made progress.
Let us leave matters here to Mistress Kryl, and hie ourselves to Labyrinthos.
It hurts so good, right, snack time? That's what I always say when Kimmy's mean to me. Dan, can you bring me another brownie?
Right then, time to put our best foot forward.
I get really snacky when I'm streaming and playing games.
Oh. A
Or just
pity you
sitting
can't
around.
tidy yourself. I should have had Ishtola enchant you when I had the chance.
Or after waking up from a nap. I'm just always really snacky.
And what have we
And snack
here?
time's here, so good excuse to be snacking.
Later, Kryl, later. You've work to do.
Alright, that's over. Ba, 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 ba. Oh god. Kimmy, he'll die at your house. He's allergic. You'll just have to come here. Ooh, I'm down to party at Kimmy's house. Dan just can't come. I don't remember buttons. Here we go. Are you sure you haven't taken all of your Benadryl from drinking tequila? Oh, I missed a song. I couldn't hear it from the TV. I have the TV turned down low so you don't get echo. Visitors, how delightful! If you require assistance, then ask away. It so happens you've caught me in post-deadline bliss. Forgive us the abruptness of our inquiry, but 'tis our understanding that thou had charge of the Ragnarok's propulsion systems. We should like to know how Aether, harvested at the Isle of Ham, was to be stored and transported to the Ark, if the disclosure of such information is permitted. Oh, it's no bother at all. We built special tanks that can store Aether, just like we use casks to store wine. Simple, really. What are you guys talking about? Yeah, so she just drinks the tequila and then swallows some Benadryl and then drinks the tequila and then swallows some Benadryl, and she just goes into a vicious cycle of alcohol and drugs. Yeah, the cold dead hands might come sooner than we think. You call it nosy, I call it concerned about your well-being. I'm just trying to be a good best friend here. Simple, but quite brilliant in construction. They rivaled even crystals for ethereal capacity. A pity we never got to use them. Ah, how muddled and distant the memory. When Doom's deadline loomed large and we extricated ourselves from a waist-high mire of work only to end up chin-deep in another. Well, listen. When you eventually end up in the hospital from mixing alcohol and drugs and getting an allergic reaction at the same time, I will happily visit with a balloon that says I told you so. I was at one with the world, a conduit for the energies of creation, but now I am truly alive. Who would have thought that sleeping in a bed and eating warm meals could make such a difference? Why, I feel positively functional. I dare say it rivals the thrill of dancing on the knife edge of failure. Ha 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 ha. There will be no tequila or margaritas at the party. I am banning tequila at the party. I am concerned about my best friend's well-being. You call it mean, I call it concern. Yeah, well, that's why I get away with doing this stuff. You don't have feelings, so it's fine. You're not allowed to drink it while you're at my house. You can drink it when you get home. I'm not gonna be liable for whatever happens to you while you're drinking tequila. We are glad for you, quite. On the subject of the Aether tanks, do you know what became of them? What did become of them? For the life of me, I can't seem to remember. Snack time? No. Gonna have to keep you all under strict supervision. Oh, but I do remember someone who might remember. He should be back by now. Just look for the fellow wearing an outfit that screams, "I've been on vacation and you haven't." Very well, we shall seek out this conspicuous colleague of thine. Our sincerest gratitude, Margaret, and do look after thyself. Come, let us seek out this individual attired in a manner suggestive of recent furlough. I don't know, man. You know what? Do whatever you want, but do it on the street so you're not on my property, so I'm not liable. I'm gonna have to follow Kimmy around like we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. You can do whatever you want on the street, just not on my property. When Kimmy inevitably goes to the hospital, I don't want to be responsible. The face that launched our teeny tiny toy boat. How have you been, Beluga? Able to catch a bit of rest? Well, if I don't know about the Aether tanks, who in Beauregard's name would? Born right in your very own workshop they were. Well, I'm not gonna let you just die on my property. A pleasure as always, Master Cocole. I trust thy respite proved rejuvenating. Plus, Kimmy, I have you in a blood contract. You're not allowed to die, so I'm taking you to the doctor whether you like it or not. And then some, but I won't bore you with the details, at least not without a drink in me. So, why the interest in our little tanks? Permit me to explain. Yes, explain. Yeah, it really does, Dan. I see. Think I've got the long and short of it. It goes without saying, but we all owe you more than we can ever repay. If you need our Aether tanks, then they're at your disposal. I don't even remember what we need these tanks for. There's just one problem. You need the Forum's approval to set foot on the Isle of Ham. Were it up to me, you'd be on the next ship out. But that lot can't wipe their arses unless it's in accordance with procedural motions. You may be assured that my backside is immaculate. Good to know about your backside. Felix thumping thighs, Master Fortunaut. And Scholar. Oh god, I am not with these names. What a surprise! Pardon the intrusion. The Forum has deliberated your petition, and we decide to deliver our verdict directly. You have been granted special dispensation to travel to the Isle of Ham for the purpose of etheric extraction on one condition. On account of its rich deposits of aether, the isle is home to throngs of vicious beasts. We ask that you call any such creatures you encounter. That's all. Given the vast amount of aether we seek, I expected a far higher price. Oh, believe me, we do not underestimate the value of what you desire. Nay, we simply owe the students of Beldacian and their esteemed collaborators a debt of gratitude, and we felt that expediting your request was a suitable way to repay it. A debt of gratitude. We have taken the liberty of arranging your passage to the Isle of Ham. Your vessel awaits in Scholar's Harbor. Then I'd better get those aether tanks loaded onto the airship. We'll be ready to take them where you need, assuming it's safe. I shall head back to the annex, but should you need anything else, don't hesitate to call. Oh, Kryle, you are just the cutest thing. I'm actually going to try and see just how far away I am towards the end of this. Okay. Not too much farther. By the way, Dan, this is leading to a dungeon.
Bound for the Isle of Harm. You look like the ones Master Fortuno told me to expect. If you're ready to depart, then so am I. Just say the word.
Is something the matter?
I did recruit one other to our party,
but
he is late to arrive.
Up to you if you want to do it or not. I am very sucky when it comes to newer dungeons and their mechanics.
Forgive me my delay.
Thancred? 'Tis good to see you.
But I can give it a shot on my own.
If it isn't Varshan. They do grow up so quickly. Urianger tells me we have a host of exciting new tribulations to face. And you must be Zero. I've heard all about your daring do in Garlemald. A pleasure.
I know you don't.
Apart from strengthening our
It's been a
company
long
with his
time.
redoubtable skill at arms,
Yeah,
Thancred
Thancred's
may
your boy.
also serve as a
That's
mentor
the guy that
in
we
those
said
matters
was totally
that
a younger
trouble thee.
version of Asterion. And he is voiced
I speak of the intangible
by-
forces which
I
bring
think it was
souls together.
Taliesin in the beginning.
Thancred is
where you're
possessed of
still at.
experience both unique and insightful that I am sure he would gladly share with thee. Thou needst but ask.
I knew you would be. Okay, yeah, I could definitely do it. Trust. I'll give it a try on my own then.
might
You know
her.
what? For Kimmy's sake, I'll bring Thancred around. Yeah, I'll keep the party as is. That's because you didn't get this far, silly. To both of you. Alright, I am sorry if you hear echo, but I am gonna need to turn up the volume, so... in case I need to hear any cues. The polar bears, Kimmy! And I can't forget you, Kimmy. I literally talk to you every day.
Yeah.
Okay. First things first. I guess we're just going for it. Because it was going to attack me first, and I'm sorry for any of the polar bears that I'm forced to attack. I don't want to. They're so cute, especially the little babies. Look at the little babies, they're clapping. Little babies are clapping. Oh, hi guys. No, I don't think I've heard about your, Baldur's Gate 3 game. Like, I've heard about it, but I didn't hear, anything about what you were playing.
Make ready! ready! You're mine!
Ooh, draconic. I am going to need picture proof of this character. Screenshots required for friendship.
You're mine! Be gone!
You have to remind me next time I play with them and delete. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember. Oh, first boss. Ooh, that's a face. Alright.
This will hurt.
My turn.
Oh, it's so hard to follow where everyone is going, but still pay attention to the buttons I need to press.
Darkness, take you!
Like that.
My turn.
we made it through the first dungeon. Last time we played, we kept dying because of lava. No, I got tomestones and the material. Moving on. A zip line that goes up. And agreed, snack time. Penguins? Snack time, don't tell Lindsay what I'm doing.
Be gone! I didn't mean to. The game is making me kill the penguins. But hey, at least they didn't make me kill the polar bears. What the oh, these are golems. Pretty looking golems. You're mine!
You're mine! Make ready!
I didn't accidentally kill the penguins, but I was forced to kill the penguins. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Oh, I really, should have repaired my gear before going in. Oopsie!
Prepare yourself! You're mine! You're mine!
You can't see any penguins. I am totally not harming any more penguins. You don't see them. You have no proof that I'm harming any penguins. Just don't rewind the stream. Don't look in between the two hulking monsters. See, no penguins. No, no, no. I am not. Yes, because you were planning on coming back to this game.
Together we shall overcome this.
I hope I'm in a safe zone! You guys are. Alright, behind me. Ah! Sorry, stop paying attention. This is what I get. Like I said, I'm very bad at trying to figure out the buttons I'm supposed to press at the same time mechanics are going on. It's a lot to pay attention to at once, and I'm not good at it.
That's far enough.
Am I still fighting the Italian named monsters? Or did I finish all of those? I feel like
That's far enough.
I am doing better than I thought I would.
Be gone!
It's kind of scary since I've been perfect. That works. Okay. Oh, target blast, I think. Actually, was that avoidable or not?
You're mine!
I area, I'm gonna at least know that you're here, so I'm safe right there.
My turn.
Got you!
Oh yeah, we did it! I got a little hurt, but I feel like I didn't do that bad. That is so mean, Dan. Blame Squeenix, not me. Also, Dan, I purposely hid my inventory with my camera so you wouldn't have to look at it. And so that the audience wouldn't have to look at it and make fun of me. No, now I'm gonna kill these, like, ghost angel looking things.
Together we shall overcome this.
Ghost fairies?
Be gone!
Oh, you're mean to me, Gimme. Why you gotta make fun of me? Also, guys, it took me till just now to remember that my character has a dash. Or like a, speed boost.
Darkness take you!
That I have not used.
Mitre.
That's far enough!
And there it is. Hi, Connor. Oh no. I don't want to fight this. I want it dead, but I don't want to fight this. Any monster with tentacles is just gonna be a bitch to fight. Please tell me. I do have to go island hopping too for this. Hi. I really don't know the mechanics. I already know there's probably mechanics. I know it probably has to do with hopping from island to island. I want nothing to do with it. Oh, at least I don't have to hop. I can at least run. I don't know how I know which one to run to. At some point, I'm gonna need to like go through these dungeons and like evaluate the hell's mechanics.
Be gone! You're mine!
That's far enough!
My turn.
you!
Together we shall overcome this.
Yeah, at least I can figure out that one. That one is pretty obvious.
My turn. You're mine!
Alright, we're gonna go for it. I did it! I did it without dying too. I feel accomplished. Thank you, NPCs, for showing me where to stand. Trust me, there are definitely dungeons, even with the NPC's help, that I have still died trying to do it. It is... they definitely did a good job of making these dungeons harder with the mechanics as the levels got higher, to the point where I cannot do higher level dungeons.
Much obliged for clearing the way. We'll get to work at once.
Turn that back down now.
Filling these up will take a good while. I appreciate it if you stood watch till we finished. I
hope
ain't
my
getting chewed to
incompetencies
chum by
didn't show
some
too much.
ether-bloated bugger.
I'm blaming it on months of not playing and not at all on my own capabilities.
Oh, by the by,
Despite
where
my
are you planning on
capabilities
putting these to
not being
use?
all that great.
We
at
could
it.
deliver them by airship, see? Provided it ain't too far.
We would need them transported to Gallimond, to the Tower of Babel.
Ah, that's a long old journey.
Away are the-
Too long for a direct flight.
Let's see.
Tell you what, we'll send them over with the scheduled shipment of provisions headed that way. I'll make the
Alright, we're a
arrangements
few
as soon as we get
quest lines
back.
away before
Save
we
some
do the
poor chocobos
trial.
having to drag this lot through the snow.
You have our
And
thanks.
after the
We shall
trial,
not
we're
forget
pretty
your
much
generosity.
Done with this patch. And then we go through the next patch, which is a little smaller. We get dungeon and trial after another. I'm pretty much done with that. And then the final bits. The final bitty bits. So I'm not
Everything seems to be proceeding
terribly
apace.
far away.
I dare say you would have been fine without me.
Why would you say such a thing? You are not bound by contract or the threat of force, and you gain no advantage by devaluing your own contribution. Yet you must be bound by something to speak thus. What is it?
So I know what games Dan has been
What
playing
binds
lately.
me?
Snack time, what games have you been playing lately?
A belief, I suppose. Born of our shared struggles. No matter where my comrades go, I have faith they will be fine. For I know that they will walk their chosen path as surely as I walk mine. I trust them, in short. Trite though it may sound.
Trust.
See.
I remember the word. How long has it been since last I used it? It had no place in my dealings. Not with other Voidsent, and certainly not with Xenos. Not even in the time before darkness engulfed the world. Full often did Moriets betray their own, corrupted by the very power they wielded.
Dark Cloud. I don't
You
think
could
I've heard
trust
of
no
Dark
one but
Cloud.
yourself.
And
Alone we
then
fought.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Yeah.
And alone we
Good
fell.
mix. Good mix. Is Power Wash
I wouldn't know how
simulator
to trust.
as satisfying
Is there some
as
trick
it's
to
supposed
it?
to be?
Just stay close to this one. You'll learn in no time.
Let's see, Dark Cloud. Oh, it's like an oldie type of game.
Aye. Absolutely fine.
Ooh, for PlayStation 2. Dang. Okay.
I confess I thought thou mightst have more words of counsel to offer.
Good to know.
Oh,
I
she'll
might
soon
pick
get
up
the hang
Power
of
Wash
it.
Simulator
Even
then.
without my help. After
I
our work
have
here is done,
unfortunately
I'll see
been
myself
getting
back
the
to the
itch
shadows.
for Stardew Valley, and I've been resisting.
But before that,
but don't
I
know
take
for
it
how
you've
much
heard as
longer I
well.
can.
Indeed. The
I
client
don't know
seeketh
how
Archons,
addicted really I feel
and
like
'twould
getting
seem
to
our
it.
extensive travels and neutrality make us prime candidates.
well,
That is
assuming you
one
take on the
game that I would
request, I suspect
probably
I'll be stuck with you
Never
again.
finish.
Don't let me
I
down.
don't even know like what the ending to that game is, but like because it gets me so addicted, I just play it until I'm just done with it. I just like play until I get like burnt out or whatever, and I'm just like, I'm done. It's usually by, I'd say, year 3. I think I've stopped in pretty much the same place on every save. I cannot play games with Adam. I love Adam. Any game that has any sort of inventory system, especially a shared inventory system, I refuse. I refuse. Wow. I have it in arm's distance. We're actually going to see exactly where I have stopped in my Switch saves. I don't think I've gotten as far on my computer saves. Most of my computer saves are played with people. I do not steal all of it, and Adam freaking sells all the geodes, which I need broken. Oh, Stardew with you. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's see where I've stopped in my saves. Oh, apparently I stopped, like, right at the beginning. Day 1 of fall year 1. Okay. But the other ones, day 6 of winter year 3 and day 19 of winter year 3. I'll probably just delete the day 1 of fall year 1 and start that save over. But it's like, I don't want to delete my other two, but I will probably never go back to them. I put 86 hours into one and 84 hours into the other. Unless that's minutes. No, I think that's hours. But yeah, winter year 3 is pretty much when I've just had enough. Oh, I will never get Stardew on my phone. Never ever. Oh! I've spotted you! I just want to see which one I want first. Ah, I keep pressing the wrong button, because I keep forgetting what button I'm trying to press. I think I want triangle. Square was the button I wanted. Oh, I have like 9 of those. Definitely not that one. 8 of those. 9 of those, so we'll get the pie. It's because, honestly, Dan, I wouldn't have noticed you if it wasn't for the fact that your name is Orange, because we're friends. Hold on, Dan, can you open your mouth? Or look up. I think your head's looking too much down for me to see your face. Right? I can see your face in this. There we go. Now I can see you. Well, Arianje's also in my place. There we go. Just have to click through them. Say hello to Danny, everyone! I like how, like, the tongue is still in there, too. So, like, you just see your face and orange tongue. I look like I'm just, like, cuddling up to you, like, aww, you're so comfy. I think Beluga's just gonna take a nap right here. I can both imagine how soft it is and how much you'd be sweating in that. Especially since, like, Charlene looks like it could be spring, so you might get, like, a nice breeze every once in a while, but otherwise you're gonna be hot as balls. You get a little bit of the ocean breeze, too, but I have a feeling you'd be sweating in that. Please ignore my inventory. Also ignore my very full armory chest. I'm just looking to see if I have room in it. I do not. Except for the earrings. Let's see if I can sell any earrings. That's the new earring. This is the old earring. I'm gonna use either of those. Actually, I could probably now get rid of all earrings that are below 90. Right? Because this new one is... increases when earned by 30% when level 90 and below. So yeah, below 90. So I can probably delete at least everything below 90. Where am I going? So yeah, Camp Broken Glass. Oh, that's like on a different continent, isn't it? Maybe not on a different continent, but it's definitely in a different area. No, it is a different continent. God, and it's so expensive to get there. You're making me waste my 3 million gold. Oh, I should really probably repair my stuff too. Is there a repair man around before I leave? There it is over here. And I'm near a stone, so let's see. We'll go to the annex. Yeah, never look at my inventory. It's never a pretty sight. I'm pretty sure the only ones who might be worse would be Kimmy's, if she was still playing. I know you're a hoarder like me. In multiple games. Oh, yeah. I mean, your inventory gets full too in Baldur's Gate 3. Also, don't look at my full quest log. Hey there, hot stuff. How's it going? No, stop looking down. Well, I mean, you can look down. It's fine. Step on me, mommy. Jump back on the table. Oh, now my camera's too close to do anything. Oh, I don't know. It's been months at the very least. I would have to go into my hard drive to see when our last save was. I want to say January, most likely. Potentially February, but I really haven't played any games past February. Not just any woman in armor. Tall woman in armor. Why do I have to stop hitting on the Garlean? She's one of the good ones. She's not one of the ones trying to kill us. And actually, most Garleans like us now. Pray forgive us for not sending word in advance, Commander, but we seek your cooperation in a matter of great import. Oh, you're just gonna go off and... Indeed, we appreciate you consulting with us instead of taking unilateral action. 'Tis no simple matter to activate the Tower of Babel, and I speak not only of the technological challenges. Personally, I think we must consider the emotional impact of such an action above all else. Oh, I remember what we're doing now. We're trying to rescue Varshan's sister. Sister Dragon. Pending a more official name, we refer to those who remain here as the Garlean community. As you would expect, they are predominantly native Garleans, most of whom are uncomfortable with ethereal manipulation. To compound matters, the trauma inflicted by anima is still fresh. If the tower were to suddenly light up again, it is like to cause distress and reopen old wounds. Better that than facing a mass invasion by Golbez. Is Golbez still around? Have we not defeated him yet? And his void-sent horde, surely. Dan, don't be racist against the Garleans. Of course, we acknowledge the gravity of the situation, as well as the promised bloodshed should we fail to act. Yet, even were we to convey your warning to the public, many simply do not understand the workings of magic or the rift. They will struggle to comprehend why they must be forced to relive personal horrors for the sake of something they cannot imagine. What's there to imagine? Haven't these people seen void sent with their own eyes? Let us suppose you encounter someone who is freezing in this cold. A natural thing to do might be to make them a fire, yes? But what if that person's sole experience with fire was being badly burned by it, and they harbored an acute fear? Despite the benefits, nay, the necessity of the warmth you offer, they may flee on instinct, or worse, misinterpret your actions for aggression and lash out. So like the fire that torments this individual, the Tower of Babel torments the people of Garlemald. Yet we cannot afford to falter here. We must find a way to help them overcome their fear. I agree. To that end, the contingent will assist however we can. We should speak with Alphino and Alice with the rapport they have established with the Garlean people. I dare say they can provide us with valuable insights. Well, I'm always happy to say Alice, and then there's Alphino. In the meantime, Urian J, might I ask that you remain here to oversee the technical aspects of the tower's activation? I want to ride my chocobo all day. He's a chocobo, a red chocobo. I'm all about that chocobo supremacy. Hilda's mine. Called it. Hilda's part of my harem, thank you very much. Do I actually have to go find the underground for this? I never remember where the entrance is. Oh, it's over here. I'm glad to see you, Beluga. Vitra has explained our present dilemma. It is no unfounded concern that the Garleans might take poorly to the reactivation of the Tower of Babel. That's putting it mildly. Many would be up in arms over it. Trust in the Ilsabard contingent is fragile enough. We need to tread lightly, or we risk just jeopardizing everything we've achieved. Trust again. Well, it seems to me there's not for it but to speak with the people. Rather than harping on about the necessity of the plan, we need to lend an ear to their concerns. Then perhaps we can begin working towards a compromise. In that case, I'll take you to meet the community leaders. They're at a station called Senatus, near the Cenaculum Imperialis. Ugh. I'd be honored to speak with them, though it would be prudent to learn where people elsewhere stand as well. But that I will leave to the others, save Zero. Might you accompany me? I'm sure those in Tapper's Den will have their own opinions. Alphino, if I may drag you along. You guys making me work alone? Tertium, we leave to you. You are no stranger to the people here, so it should take little prodding to convince them to speak freely. Then it's settled. Once you've learned what you can, let's all meet in Forum Solius, where we'll have what I hope is a productive discussion. Let's talk to this serious lad over here. Seems really serious. No, stop it! The tower is evil! It'll turn us all evil! I don't want to hear it! Leave me alone! That went swimmingly. Fretting lady. That tower isn't right, I tell you, all those magics. Years ago when I lived in the provinces, the locals razed our village to the ground with that stuff. Made things appear and disappear and fly and burn. Can still see it when I close my eyes. You've done us a good turn, dear, but let's not talk about the tower any longer. It's unnatural. Malleus. Activate the Tower of Babel. Are you out of your mind? The abomination transformed my friends and family into monsters. I can't even bear to look at it whenever I step outside. If you want to do something for us, tear the bloody thing down. Contemplative citizen. The Tower of Babel, but what's it got to do with Void Scent? I can't say I understand. Still, your people have done much and more for us Garleans. If you say it's necessary, then that's good enough for me. At least you're willing to listen. Papaya? Whatever its present state, the Imperial Palace was once the pride of Garlemald. I mean no disrespect to you and yours, but shouldn't the Garlean people be its caretakers instead of foreigners? Though if we dared speak thus to some of the contingent, they might make assumptions, cut our rations, or worse. No, forget I said anything, please. Metius is on his way with the others. I hope you found the people more receptive than we did. Beluga, may I present to you Lord Gnaeus and Metius, magistrates of our political council. They have been spearheading the efforts to establish a new system of government here. When we raised the subject of the Tower of Babel, they insisted that we speak no further until joined by representatives of Ilsabard contingent. I see Alphino and Alcé have yet to arrive though, so perhaps we should wait. Doesn't matter if only some of you are present, we simply wish to make one thing perfectly clear. The tower is the manifestation of Garlean ingenuity and authority. It was once the abode of the imperial family, and it will forever bear tremendous cultural significance. It is insulting enough that we have had to suffer foreigners occupying it under the guise of rendering aid, and now you propose reactivating it? Nay, we have had enough. The Garlemald of old may have fallen, but she fell in civil war to her own people, not to Eorzea nor any other land. We came here to assert our unequivocal claim to our territory. Garlemald and all that lies within her bounds is beholden to no one. Alright, I know I started late, so I'm just going to accept this next quest and call it a night, but thank you guys for joining me for a chill little stream as I slowly get back into gaming stuff. Since their excellencies are resolved to negotiate with the contingent, I will escort them to Tertium. I'll also instruct Alphino and Alcé to meet us there. Lord Metius, Lord Gnaeus, by your leave, my comrades and I would speak with the residents of Senatus. Though the Ilsabard contingent holds the Tower of Babel, it is I who wishes for it to be reactivated, and thus I think it meet that I be present for this discussion. Yet my understanding of your people's hardships, of their hopes and desires, of their dreams for the future, is sorely lacking. In my ignorance, I would struggle to contribute. Lest you worry, I will not plead your case to the community in your absence. I wish only to identify common ground upon which we might build a relationship that sees us overcome our differences. Very well, but know that the guards will not hesitate to escort you from the premises should they judge your actions to be inappropriate. If it's settled, then you should all heed to Senatus. I'll join you there after I see their excellencies safely to Tertium. I heard a rumor that's around the time of year where a certain someone streams the same game he always streams. Oh yes! Yes, I believe that is the time. Oh, hi Smoses, I was just getting ready to leave, buddy. What time is it your time? I don't think my laptop's still plugged in. Or not my laptop, it's stored. Kimmy's really excited for a smoke. 5:41, that's way too early. It wasn't bad. I got started later than I meant to, but it was just a chill stream to try and get back into some games. I don't think I've played a video game in months, and the new expansion is coming out soon for this, so thought I would just do a little bit of progress so that I could be caught up. I'm also considering if I want to change up how I do my recordings. I think I might want to go back down to Camp Broken Glass so that I get my sleepy bonus. Not that I have any experience, but if I decide to level up some of my other classes, I could use it. Okay, yeah, Minecraft doesn't really count because I'm playing with you guys. I'm talking about just like either gaming for myself or gaming for recordings. The last thing I think I recorded was most likely Pokemon. And when I recorded Pokemon, I apparently didn't record the game audio. I only recorded my audio, so now my biggest thing right now is trying to get some tracks from the game to play underneath everything, so that it's not just a quiet game. And I don't know, I'm partially considering stopping Xenoblade 3. I don't know if people are really interested in it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't thought much about it. This was just my first step. Let's see, Minecraft is a lifetime. Let's see. Last year, I had a month where I've been playing games as well. Good to know where we stand. Never gone a full month. I don't stop. I have too many games I have to play, but recently I've been playing more games. There's so many fun games. Or you play currently. It's been a while since you played it. It has been a long time since I played Xenoblade. That's one of the reasons why I'm trying to figure out if I want to change up how I do my recordings as well. And honestly, I like Xenoblade 3. I really like the story. It's just making me want to play Xenoblade 1. But there's also a lot of games that I want to record. I don't know what's going to get the best reception. I don't know what kind of recording style is going to get the best reception. I don't know. It's like I want an audience, but But it's so hard to cater to audiences. So I try to play for myself, but then you don't really get the audience. So, I don't know. I'm honestly too tired to do a lot of social media and advertising and playing games that people want me to play. Or want to watch, I should say. I don't know. I'll figure it out in time. Start recording on a boat. I already get motion sick from a lot of games, and I get seasickness as well, so that combination would be a nightmare. I have on my phone a list of games that I want to record, like the series and stuff. Is my headphones on? Because I keep getting notifications about my headphones. Oh wait, hold on. I think it's the other set of headphones. I think it's these actually. Turned on, which sucks because these suck. Oh yeah, it accidentally got turned on. There we go. It's turned off. These are safe. Okay, I actually have a list of games that I want to, or wanted to record. They're longer games, which I know might not hold the interest as much. Obviously, I still want to go with my Pokemon games. I want to get through all of them. But I might have to put down Xenoblade Chronicles 3, at least for now. Maybe jump back into it if I get more of an audience, and then people will watch it simply because I'm doing it, instead of because of their interest in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, because that's years old now, and I think people aren't ready for any kind of nostalgia trip with it. What I might do, maybe, is do Devil May Cry, since it's a shorter game, and I can get through it faster, and I feel like Devil May Cry will always have some kind of relevancy. Let's see, what has Dan been playing? He has been playing Scrim Survival Mode. He needs to do the DLC for Final Fantasy 16. Then the Elden Ring DLC just came out. He did just start Kingdom Hearts 2 again. And then, of course, Final Fantasy 14 is getting its new expansion. I suppose this is kind of jealous of Elden Ring players because it seems really cool, but I don't have the patience for hard games. Yeah, I am not a Souls-like person. I have tried Elden Ring that one time. I did better than I thought I would have done, but I am not an Elden Ring person. Yakuza would be a fun franchise to play, though, on the channel. I have never played a Yakuza game, and I don't know what it's about, but I can look into it. I still kind of think a recap, dramatic retelling of your game is the way to go. I don't usually either, but make it really dramatic. I know the problem is it would take me forever and a half to get a single video out, because it would take me forever and a half to finish a game to do the retelling. And I would like to attempt to actually finish the games and do consistent, media, so that people are constantly, looking out and stuff like that. I don't know. What I would like to do is what I've seen is, a mixture of Let's Play and retellings, where it's like you still get to see some of the in-game stuff and my reactions to them, and then, but I kind of retell the lengthy part. I don't know. High effort videos. See, that's the thing, Smoses. High effort videos are great. But effort is not. Editing just one of my Xenoblade videos sort of kills me inside. So editing a longer thing that I have put in a lot of effort to play and to record, and then having to put in all of that effort for editing and doing a recap over top of it, and that's just more editing that needs to be done. All of that, just thinking about it, makes me very tired. And if I'm tired just thinking about it, sitting on my computer while editing it will just put me in burnout mode right away. Because I have a bad history with film and with editing, and editing is an extra effort. Editing is like being forced to do something you don't like, or being forced to go to a job you don't like. It saps more out of you than any normal task or job. I'm not saying I won't do it. I'm saying that would be a lot. Maybe make a silly video together with Dan and Kimmy if she is around. No games, just silliness. I mean, I could easily do that. Once when I get around to editing the Baldur's Gate footage, that stuff is silly. That stuff is great content with me, Kimmy, Squeebs, and Falcon. Because Kimmy and Squeebs are Chaos Gremlins, and me and Falcon are like trying to focus on the game and the story, and it is a funny clash, and we have a lot of fun with it. Oh my god, the taste testing stuff, the taste testing stuff also gives me some PTSD, because I'm not good with food. I'm not good with trying new things. Do you guys want to see me try fruit for the first time? Not like, I eat apples, but, I currently have bought some berries that I have never tried before. Yes, we taste tested teas. We also taste tested jerky that one time, Dan. Your, like, parents got jerky or something like that from a bunch of different animals, and I was feeling nauseous after that. Teas, I think that was around my birthday time, and I was also having stomach issues, so I was trying to find, like, teas that would settle my stomach, and everything tasted like crap to me. You guys have never seen me try wine. I went to a wine festival once with my family, and they kept trying to find a wine that I liked, and I spit out every single wine I tasted. I don't like wine. So right now, let's see. Last year I had a list of stuff to try. Some stuff to taste test to see if I liked them. And I'm trying to do that every year. So last year it was sweet potatoes, grapes, and asparagus. The outcome was I tried grapes once, and I remember them tasting like apples, and I haven't had them since, so I'm going to try them again this year and try and get used to them. Asparagus tastes fine. A little too stringy for me, the ones I've had, so I've kind of given up on that, kind of haven't, I don't know. And then sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are the weirdest food I have ever eaten, 'cause it doesn't have a taste, but it is still sweet, and I don't know how to handle that, so I'm just not going to. This year, I believe we have cherries and different kinds of berries. Mine are strawberries, because I have tried strawberries on multiple occasions, and I apparently just don't like them. Okay, let me catch up with chat. I like bananas. I do not do bananas. I cannot stand the smell of bananas. I will never eat a banana. You say I make great faces, but they're the faces of trauma. I'm surprised you guys have anything that isn't booze. Dude, I literally cannot drink alcohol without it burning my stomach. So besides, like, me randomly asking Dan while we're out, like, hey, can you get a drink so that I can have a few sips before my stomach burns? I really haven't drank in years. Let's see. I saw your fridge recently. Yeah, that was all for the party. That was all for you guys. Oh yeah, great facial expression. I wanna make her try my hot sauces. Hot sauces, yeah, you're right. That will probably never happen. I can't handle the heat, especially not like you can. Maybe some more flavorful ones, like some of the garlicky ones I'd consider. If you want to do something for me, Kimmy, don't drink tequila. If you could do that for me, I would be greatly appreciated. Okay, I'm gonna try and pronounce this word for you, Smoses. The Schadenfreude would be great. What is a Schadenfreude? No, wait, okay, yes, there was an R in there, sorry, small lettering. Yes, trauma is fun to watch. I actually, Moses, I like fruity drinks where you can't taste the alcohol. But with my stomach issues, alcohol just pretty much ignites the acid in my stomach and it burns like heck. Sorry, I don't have a margarita maker, so you guys can't make margaritas at my house. You pronounce the E at the end. Okay, hold on, let me go back. Where did the word go? Okay. Schadenfreude. Is that how you pronounce it? Just stop threatening to bring tequila to my house. I don't want you to get a reaction that I see a week later and face is still red. Which actually happened, guys. Went to her birthday. She was drinking margaritas. She had to pop a Benadryl because her face was turning red. And then I saw her a week later and her face was still red. Well, that's just cruel, Moses. I'm pretty sure, Kimmy gets great Schadenfreude from just being mean to me. Alright guys, I am going to log out because I have a busy weekend starting tomorrow. Dan and I are going to a Cirque du Soleil show after work. And then this weekend, me and Dan are gonna be at Too Many Games with, our friend Goopy Jello. I know I don't have any gamers in my chat who are gonna be going to Too Many Games, but maybe we'll run into some cool people. He got to meet some cool people at PAX in Boston in March, so now he's gonna be seeing those people again while we're there. And hopefully we get to make some connections too. I meant like a streamer gamer or a YouTuber. Like elitist, but like, you know what I meant. Stop making fun of me. Anyway, guys, I am gonna pop off so that I can get some sleep before work, and then we have to catch a train after work. Yeah, we gotta catch a train after work so we can go see our show tomorrow, and then we're doing an early drive, most likely, on Saturday, and staying the weekend in PA. So, Kimmy, come visit us while we're in PA. I do have to say night-night to you after I close off. Not close off, because I know someone's gonna make a comment after I log off. Sure. Good night, everyone. Love you. I had an email recently with TV. Alright, yeah. I'll try to be back on next week, because I do really need to catch up before Dawn Trail comes out. If I can catch up fast enough, Danny will get his wish, and I will play Remnant 2 for the first time on stream. Yes, we are going to be by the mall that we all went to. Like I said, maybe I'll make Danny stop by your house on our way home. Sunday is party at Kimmy's day. One thing I've learned from both my TTRPG streams and my video game streams is I'm really bad at closing out, and I end up just saying goodbye 100 times without actually, you know, leaving. So yeah, this is happening. Yay, dog jobs! Closing time! Oops, I didn't mean to run. Alright, seriously, I do gotta go. Good night, everyone. Love you. Miss you all. Must spend time together soon. I know I've been absent, like, pretty much everywhere, including Discord. So, hopefully, soon I get my shit together. And hopefully soon, more games, both streaming and YouTube videos. I don't know. I have to figure out what I want to do. And also, probably, hopefully, July, TTRPGs start up again. Running from life, responsibilities. Yeah,